All right, so what's up there, YouTube? Okay, so today I was going to show you guys something that came in the mail yesterday. Last night, something came in. Now, you guys know, there's my e-bike. I was having problems with my e-bike. And we talked about this. I had made a whole video about this, about the problems I had with the rear motor not seeming to be grabbing. And I sent off an email to the company, Furious e-bikes, to Lampro, and he came right back immediately and said he'll send out a new controller. He said he's pretty sure it's not the motor, it's probably the controller. He'll send out a brand new controller and get me back up and running. And it was under warranty. It was only like 2 months or 3 months after I bought the bike, after I took delivery of the bike. So the bike still works. I ride it all the time. I put 200 and something miles on this bike. I ride it all the time. I'm always riding this bike. I love it. It's a fantastic bike. I love everything about it, except for the fact that the front tire spins like crazy and the back tire will just sit there. Even if I put it on rear only and gas it, it barely moves. It like chugs down, like it's got no power, like it just loses power as soon as you give it any throttle or anything. I pedal it, but you can tell it doesn't have, and it stopped going the maximum speed. Like I think it was going 43 to 45 miles an hour top speed, and now it only goes with a full battery charge, it goes like 38. So it gets close to it. It's almost getting there, but it's like it's missing something. Anyway, so I sent off the thing. I paid, he came back and forth. We had a long back and forth, and then he said he would send off the parts. I paid him $20 for shipping. And then I never heard back from him. And I emailed and emailed and emailed, and I never got the parts, and I never heard back. Well, fast forward to about 2 weeks ago, and 2 weeks ago I got an email from him, and he said, "Oh my God, I'm sorry, I missed this email," and he apologized profusely and said, I didn't see this email chain, it got lost, I got sick, whatever the reason was. And I told him, you know, and he said he's gonna make it right, but not because of the video that I made or anything or bad press, but because he stands by his product. And so last night, this showed up. So I got a box. It should have the controllers in it and some extra stuff that he threw in. He didn't have to. He included it free of charge for my trouble, and which is awesome. And so, you know, I told him that I would, and he said, "You don't have to take the video down, but I'd appreciate it if you would make a follow-up comment or something." So I'm not only going to do that, but I'm posting this video to let people know that this guy stands by his product. It was a miscommunication. It got lost in the mail, but he stands by his product. He makes it right, and I'm going to show you guys what's in the box. Let's see what's in the box. Let's see what he sent me, because he sent me more than just a little controller. He sent me a lot more. All right. So I got this, my alien knife. Ah, check it out. Pretty cool knife, huh? Let's open this thing up. Let's see what Lampro sent me. It's a heavy box. It's a heavy box. Okay, so these are the new side mount frame brackets. They're the new ones that came out that he released for the as additional support for the frame mounts. Pretty cool. All right, and then what else we got? Oh, this is the heavy thing. We put some styrofoam in here. All right, then he wrapped it up in some nice foam. You've got two controllers. He sent two controllers. So basically my back controller is the one that was out. We don't know if it's out. It's just not working right. but he went ahead and sent 2 controllers for it. He sent a new front and a new back, and they are different. So these controllers are different. They plug together, but one has the big cable for the rear motor, and one has a small cable for the front motor. So these are the 2 new controllers. 60 volt. So there's 2 new controllers. Let's see. My goodness. Okay, so this is the extra that he sent at no additional charge. He sent the second battery that goes under the back rest. How awesome is that? So it's got to be charged up. Oh no, that's half charged. It's half charged. But this is the battery that goes underneath the back, and it's got a charge port right here for charging with the same charger that I have. So I'm going to go plug this in and get it charged up. What else do we have here? Oh, he sent dual battery. Okay, so this is the dual battery converter thing, the thing that you add on to plug in a second battery. So the second battery plugs in with that, and then there's some new brake pads. So he also threw in a set of brake pads. Now I just bought a new set of brake pads. I've got another set of brake pads that I bought, but he also included new brake pads. So while I got it, I go ahead and swap out the brake pads, and a new arm piece for the brake pads. This goes with the brake pads too. This is the piece that bolts on the brake pad to hold it in. Apparently he redesigned it somehow. And of course, with the battery, you're going to need a new rack. So he included the new rack with the keys. I guess my tail light goes on this, but this is the new rack. See, my tail light bolts on here. I got a tail light. It goes on here and reconnects, but the battery slides in here. So this is the new rack, and it's got these additional arms and a little gap and this space here to slide the battery in. So it raises the backpack up, the thing up off the back, and this is the new rack, and here's the new cable that runs down to the rack. So that's what he included. He sent with me. I can't recommend this guy enough. We're gonna go ahead and put this stuff on after I charge this battery up, and I'm going to a boat show today, so I'm going to be filming at the boat show. But probably tomorrow I'll probably put all this stuff on. I'll get it all set up, and tomorrow will be a day where I get up in the morning. I think it's supposed to rain, so tomorrow would be a good day to mount all this stuff. All right, what's up there, YouTube? Okay, so today I'm going to be taking the mount off, taking this off, redoing the frame, the parts that came in, putting the new rack on with the new battery thing, and changing out the motor controllers and adding the second controller for doing the 2 things. So first off, let's get this bag off of here. So let me pull this bag off. I also have to take my tail light off because you can't have it on with the tail light on. Damn it, come on. There, just take my bag off. I'll set it over here, off to the side. Okay. So
First things first, I need to get this rack off. It's bolted through the tire, through the wheel. So I might actually have to take the back tire off in order to get this rack off. I think I will, because this bolt is inside the back tire, the back wheel. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of modifications and flip the bike over in order to get this off. So I need to unbolt it and then flip it over and take the back wheel off in order to get to that bolt, I guess. Wow, okay. It's gonna take a little bit more. It's gonna take a little bit more than I thought it was gonna do to get this thing off. I think I could just unbolt it, but I didn't realize that this one screw is going through the back tire, through the thing, and it goes into the frame. So this rack right here, it's bolted to the fender. So I need to pull this fender off. So I need to pull off the back tire. All right. And stand it up. I'm going to flip the mirror down and flip the bike over on its handlebars. On a piece of foam or something. I'll grab some foam or something. Put some styrofoam or something under it. Flip it over. I need to adjust the derailleur anyway. I've been needing to do that because it's not right. So I need to snip these zip ties that are holding this, that are mounted to the frame for the rear light. I need to take the rear light off also before I take this rack off the back. So, oh, there it goes. I wonder if I might could lean it up and get it. Let me see. I might could do it without taking it off. Let me check. Go see, I can lift it up like this and get an Allen wrench up inside here, right here. Tilt it to the side and get a little short Allen wrench in there. Maybe I can. Right here. Yeah, that actually fits it. It's a 5/16. Put that right there between my pliers. It's a 5/16, so it will work. I can use this screwdriver and put this in it. Boom. Well. Looks like a little washer fell out. Oops. There's a little washer. Here. I'm guessing it was behind there. I only see one. I don't want to lose it, but I only see one washer. So you can see, this is fine, just leave this hanging. You can see on the bottom of the rack, they included 4-star bits. So the new rack just has the holes that are threaded to keep water from getting in there. I'm going to put these 4 screws back in there. Take these off. And that's if you ever want to bolt something else to it. You can do it with these. So I'm going to immediately just put these right back into my new rack.
Now
Now I did the ultra wide. I think it looks better. You can see this. I had to make an adjustment real quick on that so you can see, because it looked like you weren't able to see this up close here. So this Allen wrench is actually fitting in here, and I can take this loose. I can almost do it by hand now. Let's try it again. Come on. I think I'm just going to have to take this off. I don't think I can do it without taking this back tire off, because I think the new frame, actually I have to drill a hole in this fender and put this back on. So I'm going to have to flip the bike over. Flipped it over. That wasn't too hard, actually. Now I can see the screw, but the bigger thing is I can take this wheel off so I can get to the stuff. So I have to take this off anyway to replace the controller. There it goes. There's my car out there running. I put these zip ties back in. That way I can put more on here. So this stays on here. That's going to the back brake. That's fine. So I just need to take the wheel off. Right here. Here's the one wrench. 13 and 15, which is the most common for most of the things. But then I had a wrench. See if, one side. You gotta kind of pop it. There we go. All right. All right. Well, I got it off. I'm gonna clean it up. Those brake pads don't look too bad. I'll go ahead and change them because he sent new brake pads, so I'll go ahead and change them while I got the wheel off. All right, the rack is off. So now these screwed in the front, so I'm going to mount these back on my new rack. And then you have to put this, you have to bolt this partially back on. Oh wait, this goes underneath. Why am I putting it on top? It goes like this. You have to put this on top here. You have to put a bolt in it to hold it, and then you mark it. See, so you go like this. So I can put a bolt in and then mark it. Right, there we go. God damn it. Come on. That's the wrong one. There. All right. Ow, ow, come on. All right. And this, well, on here, is that slotted? No, it's not. And this protector, doesn't it go right here? Yeah, goes like that. I gotta take this bolt off to loosen that so I can get the cable inside there, and I gotta change the mounts over. So I gotta set this down on the derailleur side. It's not hurting anything. There we go. All right. There. I need to get to this. All right. Oh. What the hell is it doing? All right. So I gotta change both of my things. I gotta take that shock off. I took this off a few times in the past few weeks or whatever, trying to figure out my parts in there. Is it raining? Yeah, it's raining out. Okay. Okay. So now I gotta take this off. So to get this wire in here, gotta take this off. That came off pretty easy. Set that there. So that's loose so that this can now lift up like that so that you can get to the wire. See? So that you can get the wire in there. Okay. So, let's see. Pull this stuff out. So, it showed it going right there. This is tight. He sent both of these to me, so I don't want to mess it up. I think I got to take this off this off and this off. This is the part. This is the part that gets changed. Look, that's corroded. I'll be damned. It's got corrosion on it. These don't. These don't, but that one did. That one, see the corrosion right there? Huh. It's got corrosion on it. See right there. Look at that. Huh. Probably got wet or something. Let's see this connector. Connector got a little bit of corrosion on the bottom of it. I don't know what would cause that. Okay. So here's the two controllers. And here's the new splitter. So this should have one that goes so I got to get this one in. This has to come in into here. So that gives me two of these, three of these. No. And two of those. Okay. Dual battery balanced or okay, so this has to go. You know what? This has to come out. This has to come out anyway, because I got to put the new one in. So this has to come out like this. The blue goes to blue. This is pretty easy. This one goes to that. That's the brake light. Those two plug together. This one goes to there, and that one goes back out. So that's basically it. This cable here goes on there. 3-prong. Okay. So this is already plugged together. So there's the 3-prong. This one goes on here. Yeah, there's the arrows, they go together. This one goes on here. Yeah, that one goes there. This black one goes on here. All right, and then see, this has a bunch of extra stuff. There's a red one here. I'm guessing doesn't go anywhere. But then there's a little small, this one here. I think that one went right there. That's the brake light. And then this goes back out here. But let me see if I can get this through the hole first, and then I can shove that through. It'll be easier. That was my point. Yeah, see, I can push this through. Now I got a skinny cable. Now this can go back out, and I got more room. Yeah, see? Much more room to get this cable out. There. There. Okay, let's get this stuff over here and get this plugged in before I shove these wires back in there. Yeah, this goes right here on this side, like that. Okay, this will fit here, so. Oh, shit. A little bit of... Oh, because the battery's in. Whoops. Yeah, it's not going in there. It's not. It's too tight. Come on. There. There, it was there. Come on. Christ. Trying to get this stuff in here. Okay. Stopped raining. That's the wrong size. So I'm going to talk to you guys real quick about something else. And it's pretty important, I think. I don't want to get political, but I think we kind of have to. There's two more shootings happened today. All right. There was a church shot. People shot in a church and the guy set the thing on fire. Church on fire in a Church of Latter-day Saints, a Mormon church in Michigan or somewhere. And then there was a bar in North Carolina. Guy shoots it up, right? In both instances, the shooters, in one instance, the shooter's been shot and killed at the church. And the other shooter, I think they have him in custody or something, I'm not sure. But the other shooter, they're both war veterans. They were both white guys. The one in North Carolina had a family, a wife and a child, I think. I don't know what the other one had. I think the one in the church shooting the guy had a wife and a child. And he actually went to church. Yeah, so it's confusing. It's very confusing now. So the confusing part is, okay, this is new zip ties and stuff. All right. So the confusing part is obviously that we have some serious problems in this country with, and I don't think the problem is. See, this is the thing. I'm not 100% on the problem being the gun. The guns didn't shoot anybody. The people did. So the guy that shot, the guy that pulled the trigger, that's the one that did the shooting, right? That's the one that committed the crime. And in the case of the, I can put this back together now. This can slide back, and I can stand it up and zip tie it. I'm going to zip tie this right here. I'm fixing to put the battery in and try it. That's all I needed right there. This goes like that. That just sits there because of the side stand and stuff. Anyway, like I was saying, the problem is they immediately jump, everybody, not just Democrats and just Republicans, not just Trump, not just Democrats, immediately, though this is a right-wing shooter, whatever. The problem is everybody's jumping to conclusions to try immediately place blame on a side, right? What side was he on? Whose side was this person on, right? And it seems like in the case of both of these instances, But so far it looks pretty daggum good. I gotta just zip tie my cables up. I'm gonna do that real quick.